Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Secret Garden, you guys. I'm so glad that you decided to join me for another episode. And today, you guys, is a very windy day, as you can tell by all the leaves flying around. This area, you guys, hi little duck, as you can see, like the little duck is like waddling around. This area has to be one of my favorite areas in our entire world. Like, just look at this. You got a beautiful view of this beautiful lush green rainforest, and then like a little bit of the view of the jungle in the back. It's just like a perfect view. It's so beautiful. I love our world and how just beautiful it is. I feel like I could just tell so many stories, which is kind of what the title of this episode is going to be. The topic for today's episode is going to be, basically, we all have infinite stories to tell. And this may not make sense, especially for some of our younger audience, but for some of our older audience, which I'm hoping is the majority of the people watching this video, basically, that's the topic I'm going to be talking about in today's episode. So I guess we might as well get into it. So first, I actually want to go back to my little garden right here. By the way, when I say secret garden, I literally mean a work in progress garden. It is not quite finished at the moment, but I'm currently working on it. Hi duck, hi animals. There's so many animals everywhere. Oh my goodness, I just want to hug all of them. Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, so let me actually show you what I've done real quickly before we get talking about basically our infinite stories and how basically everybody's life can be a story. I'll get into it in just a little bit, but let me show you what I've done basically. So I've done a little bit of work, as you can tell. I managed to get some iron. In the last episode, or not in the last episode, out of episode. Like I was just like working on the world for a few hours. There's a chocobo. Oh, he's so cute. I want to tame him so badly. There's like so many like little animals I just like want to tame so badly. But yeah, check it out, guys. Look at this. So we've cleared out this like entire little like valley of land. And this area over here, so I decided is going to be kind of like a farm area. So I want to start planting some seeds. I actually did get some, so I think they're actually somewhere else. Yeah, I got some, like, look at this. I got some cauliflower seeds, some cabbage seeds, some asparagus seeds, tomato seeds. Look at that. I got like all the perfect vegetables. Mustard seeds. Not a fan of mustard. But at least I got like lots of awesome things to plant down as well. I also cut down a jungle tree as well and got some cocoa beans so we can make like some chocolate and stuff like that. But yeah, so I clear out this nice little patch of land. It's looking pretty awesome. I'm going to go and clear out a little bit more of these trees. And I'm going to basically get into my topic of today's episode. I'm just going to be playing some Minecraft in the background while I clear away at some of the forest here so I can make room for a garden right here. But anyway, so this topic is going to be a little wild, and I don't know if it's going to make sense, but I'm hoping I will hopefully try to make my words make it make sense for other people. But basically, the true message of this video is basically we all have infinite stories to tell. Everybody's life. I was thinking about this the other day. I've been like watching like a lot of like real life like talking videos lately, and people would just talk about life, and it intrigued me so badly because I hear so many people say like, oh my gosh, this person is so mean. Oh my gosh, this person won't drive faster. They don't know how to drive. They suck at driving and stuff like that, which, you know, it's kind of typical. That's kind of how it always is. However, you may not know what's actually going on in their life. You can say you hate people, but I hate when people say that because you don't know anything about those people. I hear lots of stories from people, and it's like, whenever I hear stories from people, they always have just such a unique story. It's like their life is like so vast and so different from yours. It's like, you can't just judge people by their cover. Yes, they may be bad at driving, but you don't know if they could be blind, or you don't know if they could have some disability, or you don't know if they could have depression, or anything like that might halt their ability to like focus and drive and stuff like that. You don't know anything about that person because they have a story, a unique story about them. They always have like such an interesting, I love hearing stories about people's lives because they're always just so intriguing to me. They're always a story, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at here. I'm trying to make this make sense as best as I possibly can. However, I think this is like such a good message for a lot of people to know. Right, Mr. Raccoon? And I know that a lot of people say their life is like boring and stuff like that, but to be honest, I don't really think your life is boring. I believe that it is a story, and heck, if it is boring, then heck, it's waiting to be exciting. I mean, it just kind of hasn't started or took off yet. Everybody's life can be a story. It is a story in basically all of us humans, every single one of us on Earth right now has infinity stories to tell. I tell stories, you know, this is a story right now. The Secret Garden, believe it or not, actually is a story that I'm currently making my own. I've told hundreds and hundreds of stories in the past, and I love making them. They're just so intriguing to me. And if I can make hundreds of stories, then so can the other 7 billion people on this Earth. Think about that. That's like billions and billions and billions of different possible stories that every single person can make. And I believe that your story, even if you claim that your life is boring, whatever it is that you make of it, I believe that it can be an intriguing story. You know what I mean? I just want to kind of get that into your head, if hopefully that makes sense at all. But yeah, we all have more stories we can tell than maybe we have as many stories as we can tell as the amount of stars or galaxies in this entire universe. That's how many stories that all of us are capable of telling. Now, one person can tell thousands, and so can billions of people. I believe that writing stories and hearing other stories can just change your life. Hearing other people's experiences kind of just gets you a little bit of a sense of like what's out there. Here, let me go ahead and go into bed because it will not turn day. But yeah, so this is going to be, I decided, a hobbit hole house. I'm going to basically be working with this mountain a little bit and basically kind of like terraforming it, putting a nice beautiful house. I think we're gonna have it like as wide, like a nice like cabin, I guess you could say. Sorry, hiccuped. It's so embarrassing when that happens. But yeah, so a nice little cabin is going to be going on the side of here. It's going to be really awesome. I can't wait to see how it turns out. It's going to be very, 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 very unpredictable. Just like how your story is very unpredictable. You, believe it or not, are going to make mistakes in your life. That is not a bad thing. Some of those mistakes might be huge and life-altering, but at the end of the day, as I always say to people, it is worse to stay inside your room. You know what I mean? Go out there in life. Tell your story. Even if your story is hard right now, your life/story, whatever you want to call it, even if your life is hard right now, you have the power to change it. In fact, you can change it right now. You have the power to change your life and your story. I mean, as long as you're like over 18 and like nobody can force you or tell you what to do, I mean, you can change your life. You literally can change your life. You can change the course of your life in a search for happiness and awesomeness. And some of the things that may change your life will just be unpredictable things that you never thought would ever happen in your life. Like, I fell in love last year. I never thought that was the thing that would ever happen to me, and because of that, my boyfriend has completely changed my life in just so many ways. I can't imagine my life now without him. Life is an unpredictable story, and I believe that your story deserves to be heard, and I believe that you can tell hundreds and hundreds of stories if you really put your mind up to it. You know what I mean? Just like how I am a storyteller, just like how I mold up this world. I change the world, you know what I mean? I cut down the trees, I kind of mold up this world, and I plant a beautiful, well, not yet, but I plan to plant down a beautiful garden right here, and I plan to change the story and the history of this world by, what is that spooky noise down here? Anyway, I plan to change this world, and by planting a garden here that can hopefully better this world and make it much more lively and beautiful. You know what I mean? If you work hard enough and you put your mind up to it, you can change people's lives. You can change the world. You can. You can. It doesn't happen overnight, and it's not easy, but believe me, you have that power. It's within you. So just remember that if you are in a hard place. One of my goals is that I can kind of like be here for you guys, so we can just kind of like chat in this beautiful little secret garden right here, because again, this is our secret clubhouse. No one else is invited but you. You chose to be here in this greenhouse, so I'm inviting you into this beautiful garden of our own where we can just relax together. We can be there for one another, and we can share our stories. You know what I mean? If you have a story that you feel like you need to tell me or tell in the comments below, then share it. Don't be afraid to share your stories or whatever is going on, because believe me, I want to hear your story, and I'm sure other people might be curious to hear your story as well. So this will be our beautiful clubhouse, our like a little clubhouse of greenery and plants and stuff. It'll be very, very beautiful. So yeah, just remember that. That's my little ramble. Let me see. I'm gonna go and clear. I'm just gonna like fill this all up. I need to like get like my hobbit house going real quickly. This is kind of like an unplanned house, so it's not gonna really be planned out that much. Let's see. And then let's go and pluck some of these nutmegs because I'm gonna cut down. Oh crap. We'll just have to, that other fruit wasn't ripe. I'm just going to cut down this tree and remove it. I hate cutting down the fruit trees because it's just like such a waste of like resources in life. You know what I mean? I hate it so much, but it's okay. I have to clear the trees, otherwise I can't plant down my farm. Okay, right. So we're just going to like plant down a nice little home, like somewhere around here. It's just gonna be like literally so like random. It's gonna be the most random house ever. It's not even gonna make any sense. And that's what I love about it. I love the unpredictableness. It's gonna be such a random, awesome house. Here we go. So we're going to go and plant down right here. And then we're going to clear some more of these trees. But yeah, so I want to transform this little world here and tell a story here in our secret garden. I have a lot of plans for this series. I mean, it's mostly going to be a rambling series, but I really want to mold this world and turn it into my own story. You know what I mean? That's what I love about Minecraft the most, is that I feel like there's just so much, like, potential within it. Not just the building and stuff like that and the exploration, but literally just the stories that you can come up with it. You know what I mean? When I was little and played this game, because, you know, I've been playing this game for probably longer than, like, I can even count now. I mean, I always used to just come up with stories that would go on in this world. Like, especially with, like, the villages and the towns. Like, I would come up with, like, economies. I would come up with, like, currency systems, like, history, tomes, stuff like that. I would always come up with, like, a different story. I would kind of draw inspiration from, like, a lot of, like, books. And I would draw inspiration from, like, TV shows, stuff like that I've watched. But I would always just turn everything into a story within the medium of video games. And I think that's what my content, that's what I want my message and my content to be about, is mainly just the ability to be able to tell stories and the ability to be able to inspire people. That's just powerful. It very much is. I love it. I just love it so much. There's just, you just have to try it one day. And believe me, you will be addicted just as I am to telling stories, whatever it might be. It can be in whatever way you want. Nobody is going to judge you. I mean, I'm not going to judge you. But even if your story you may think will be cringe, or you may think that, oh, it may not be good enough for, you know, YouTube or anything like that, don't be afraid to tell your story, because I believe that it deserves to be heard. It can change people's lives, for all you know. It really can. But yeah, so anyway, enough of my little rambling. Let's go and focus on getting the foundation for a little home set up. Here we go. Let's see. So I think we're gonna have it like this. I have no idea what I'm doing in this house at all. Like, I am just completely building this place out of, like, the literal randomness. It's not even making any sense at all. Let's see. I think I'm gonna use, like, birchwood planks. I'm actually kind of intrigued to use those. There's just something about the birchwood planks that, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's like calling me. It's like, it like wants to be used. I don't know, it's weird. Alright, you can judge me. Yeah, I feel like birch planks just feels right for this build, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're just gonna put those down then. Alright, I also think there's, like, more kinds of wood to use. I definitely know that for sure. So I'm gonna look up, planks. Yeah, planks and stuff, see what you can find. Let's see, so here are the different kinds of planks you can use. For now, I'm kind of just interested in, ooh, look at these rainbow eucalyptus planks. Oh, that could be, like, such, like, a cool flooring. I also love these sakura planks, too. These bald cypress wood planks, the autumn wood planks. Oh, they're just a dream. They're so pretty. I feel like I just could just gaze into them, into those beautiful, vibrant colors forever. Ah, so pretty. But yeah, we'll have to go explore this world and its mysteries and its stories to be able to find some of those other kinds of stuffs. Alright. I think we're going to do a dupe right here. Yeah, let's see. I think we'll do about that. That's good for now. You know, we're always making sure everything is like 3 by 3. So 3, 3, 3. Good. Okay. Alright, don't know if I like where I put my little, I think this will probably have to be like the storage room. This area over here, I don't know, we'll figure something out what to do with this. But I also want like a greenhouse inside my home. So I want this little area over here. Please don't attack me. I have my sword ready in case you try to freaking attack me. Silly boar. Yeah, if you guys watched the last episode, you'll know these boars are just like a pain in the rump. A freaking pain in the rump, I swear. Seriously, they always just attack you for no reason. I guess it's just because they're aggressive. See, what are these? These are plums. Oh, how vibrant and beautiful. Plums usually are never this bright. They're usually like a very dark, like, prune juice purple. Yeah, they're usually never this vibrant, but I guess Pam wanted to make them look a little bit more prettier. But yeah, let's go and have a tea break. So I think I'm going to turn this into a nice little greenhouse. Yeah, nice little greenhouse. How awesome would that be? I'll have like a greenhouse in our house. That'd be so cool. So I think I'll put like some cobblestone right here in preparation for making a nice little greenhouse over here. And then this is going to be like the walkway. So you'll be able to walk through here. And then this is where the greenhouse will be, I think. Yeah. I think this sounds good enough for me. So put like a nice little, I love how we're like working on the greenhouse first. Completely is not even relevant to our house at all right now. I'm just trying to get like the foundation for it done. But yeah, so I think we'll do it like that. Like yeah, right here. And then yeah, I think we'll have water go right over here. I don't know if this will work because water can only fill up to about 4 blocks across. So we'll have to solve that issue somehow. Maybe we can make the greenhouse a little bit smaller. So we could shrink down the greenhouse, because I will admit it is a little bit too big, if I'm going to be honest. So let's go in, do that. We'll have it go right here. There we go. It's not completely merged into this mountain, but it's okay. We can always, like, expand it, like, this way. There we go. Because, yeah, it's going to be pretty much merged in with this entire mountain. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for this greenhouse. Alright, and then let's see. What else do I have to really share? I don't know. Like, I've already kind of shared, like, all I really wanted to talk about. I guess the overall message of this video is if you have your life has potential. It has a story. It may be hard right now, but believe me, you can change it. I did. I was just like you once. But if you just commit yourself to it, you can change your life. If you're not happy with if you're not happy with like where your life is right now, believe me, you can change it. You can change your life because it is a story that you are basically writing, if that makes sense. So yeah, everybody's life is a story. Everybody's life is different. No person's life is the same. I think that's like fascinating to me because it's like everybody's life is a different story. There's thousands of stories that can be told. No, not thousands, but thousands of stories that every person can tell themselves, and more stories, and pretty much across all the billions of people on Earth, infinity stories that can be told. Infinite. As far as the universe and as far as the stars go wide, I mean, that's how many stories that can be told by each and every one of you. And really everybody on this Earth, everybody who is physically able to share their life and share their story, I believe that it deserves to be heard. I believe that you should give your life a chance because you never know what could be around the corner, and you never know, how your life could possibly change. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, possibly overnight. I mean, who knows? Your life is life is just an unpredictable story that we all live in, and I believe that your life has a chance if you're in a dark place. I believe it does. I believe everybody's life has a chance. So yeah, just remember that. And that's the message for today. I think I'm going to go ahead and log off for now. Actually, no, I'm still going to work on this odd episode. But I mean, I'm just going to close this video off on a high note and the beautiful stars, because I don't know, I just love gazing at those stars because I just remember how many stories, how many infinity stories that can be told throughout the cosmos. It's brilliant to me. It's brilliant. So yeah, I hope it made sense today's episode. I'm going to go ahead and log off for now. I hope you guys had a wonderful, nice little evening with me in our beautiful secret garden. I'm very excited for this garden. It's actually looking pretty awesome right now. I feel very, very pleasured that we've cleared this area and we got like a nice little established area for where our garden's gonna go. That's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait for this garden to come along. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let you guys go now. I'm gonna work a little bit more on my house right here, which is looking like an actual disaster. So lots of work needs to be done on it. And yeah, well, until next time, guys, I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye-bye. And just remember, your life is a story, and I believe that it deserves to be heard, and I believe that you can tell hundreds and thousands of stories just on your own. You know what I mean? Just remember that. But alright, until next time, guys. Bye-bye.